The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grandy.
Money's coming to me.
So everyone seems to agree that you buy the dip, right? Hashtag buy the dip. It's been working. It probably will work again.
Why? Yeah, it's really working great. If you're buying a dip, just go check it out. And these people are getting killed. You remember the last time they were telling everybody buying a dip? And they were buying all the COVID-19 stocks, the hotels and the cruise lines and the airlines. They got slaughtered. You don't buy on the dip. There's no place to hide. Look, it's pretty simple. The stock market, it's not difficult. This stock market for all these years, since 2008, it's been going straight up over 500% because it's zero rates. Our rates at zero because we have QE. So if you taper QE and you start raising rates, it's not good. It's not going to work. And that's what we're seeing today. They can tell us it's the COVID today, but it's not the COVID. Matter of fact, do you know the crash, and I told you this, that we had the pandemic crash, February 2020 to March 2020. That's very little to do with the pandemic. It would have happened anyways. Why? Because our valuations are too high. Think about it. You got 6 stocks that since 2008 been driving all the other S&P stocks. 6. 6 stocks. That's it. Driving what? 494 stocks? 6 driving 490. You know what they are. The FANG stocks. Facebook, Netflix, Google, Amazon. Those are the FANG. Throw in FANG and FANG stocks, and throw in another Microsoft and Apple. They're driving this whole market. Everybody's in those stocks. Valuations are so high, but nobody cared. No one cares. The valuations are insane. They know. The big institutions, even when they go back and they look at the valuations of stocks right before the dot-com crash, were insane. But ours are much higher. If you take our stocks and do a ratio between the valuation of our stocks and how much is our economy growing, do a valuation between, link those two together. Here's the value of the stocks. This is what we got to pay for a stock, but let's see how much the economy's growing. It's nuts. The ratio since 1954 has been about 59, 60%. The dot-com crash, when it reached 150, we crashed. Again, go back to 1954. Since 1954, we never really reached more than a ratio of 65, 69%. So dot-com, I think it was 150, it blew up. And then the ratio for the housing was, I think, 155, and it blew up. We're at 204%. Look, when you have stocks that are nuts and nobody cares, as long as what? As long as rates are at zero. See, this has been the party. This is what's been going on. I've been telling you this since 2013. I told you again in January 16, 2018, when we came back from the holiday, I said to you, mark this down. I said it may be a year or two, I don't know, but this is the beginning of the crash, and it's going to start with the big tech stocks, then China. And here we are, the big tech stocks. Because, see, when you have the big tech stocks, the valuation too high, then add to that rates rising? What are you, nuts? And then add to that incredible inflation. We've never seen inflation like this. Valuations too high, raising rates, huge inflation, inverted yield curve. I wonder if Powell's selling his shares today. Do you remember Powell and 3 of his board members sold a whole bunch of their shares right before the pandemic crash of February 2020 to March 2020? He dumped about $5 million just before. Wonder if he's doing it now. I'll bet he is, because he's got to be panicking right now. How can he not be panicking? He sees what's going on. He knows Powell knows he's got a big problem. I mean, he's sitting there and he's watching what? He's watching the inflation go up. So he's looking, and here's what he looks at. Okay, the wholesalers take a supermarket. So let's take a wholesaler who sells to the supermarket, juice. Say juice and oranges and all that. And year over year, he looks, and he said, how much inflation's going up? And they moved their prices up year over year about 8% to the supermarket. But then the supermarket, year over year, they only raised their prices to you and me, the public, 6%. Well, wait a minute. So if the wholesale price of juice went up 8.8%, and then they turn around, let's say Publix here in Florida, Sarasota, where I live, and they only move the price to the consumer, instead of 8.8, they move it up 6.6%. What does that mean? That means there is going to be a recession. There is no question about it. And then when you take more evidence and you see the yield curve is inverting, the big banks, the insurance companies, the big investors, countries, they are buying our 2-year treasury, but they're not buying our 10-year treasury. That's called an inversion. You want everybody loaning to the United States over 10 years. When they're loaning at 2 years, they're going, oh, no. 2 years? Are you guys crazy? Your country sucks. You're on the edge of a recession. Here, look at your wholesale prices. Your wholesale price is going up 8.8% year over year, but the retailers are only passing on 6.8% of the 8.8%. That means they're going to have to start laying people off, because if the stores have to start eating the difference between 6.6 and 8.8, they got to eat it. That means they're going to take losses. And the first thing they do is cut their overhead. And what's the overhead they cut first? Wages. There you go. You got it. Wages. Wages is the first thing they cut. Labor. Now, when he lied to us last week, remember I said to you, when Powell made his announcement that he was going to raise rates and cut the tapering, I said to you, listen to me. The market went up 300 points. Remember, everybody was all excited. The market went up 300 points. He's not going to raise rates much. I said, really? I said, don't chase the market. Here's exactly what I said. I'm telling you, when you have announcements like this, do not chase this market. A market on a big event, on a big announcement like this, never looks the same. 2 minutes, 2 hours, 2 days, 2 weeks later. And this market is going to look totally different in a short period of time. Because the problem we have is that you cannot raise rates into a fragile market such as this. It's right. And I was right. We're down 545 points. What about all those people who Payne said, buy on the dip? Wonder how they're feeling today. You're following me, you'd be in great shape because you're making money as the market's going down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Thinking about investing in the stock market? Go to philsgang.com, where we have over 50 years experience in trading and investing in the stock market. Phil's Gang teaches you how to make profits in the market with stock chart analysis, up-to-the-minute alerts, and always keeping you informed with professional guidance in long and short-term positions. Go to philsgang.com or call one of our professional staff to answer your questions. 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Stop wondering about your financial future and start doing something about it.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. You're not a regular listener to Phil's Gang? What, are you nuts? Listen to Phil Grandy and check out philsgang.com. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know, how long have you been hearing me talk about how this market, it's rigged? And that's okay. Matter of fact, we can make more money in a rigged market as long as you know how to make money when the market is going down. Here we are today, the market can hit again. And these guys keep telling you to keep buying.
So everyone seems to agree that you buy the dip, right?
What do you mean everybody agrees? I never agreed to buy on the dip. You don't buy on the dip in downtrends. It's very simple. On my charting, it shows you, is the money going out of that particular stock or is it going in? If the money is going out and the stock dropped from $10 to $5, you never buy on the dip. As many people found out in the last few weeks, listen to this dope, okay? And Kramer, another dope. You don't buy when money is flowing out and the stock is dropping in price. You only buy if money is going into the stock and it's trending up. When you have a lot of money coming into a stock or a specific sector, on my chart, it will show and identify that the money is going up. There's money coming in, more money coming in than going out. That's called relative strength. That stock has relative strength. Yes, buy that particular stock on the dip. But just buying anything that's falling out of your mind, because there's no place to hide. The only way you can make sure you're making money and you're protected is to sell a stock short. Yes, you can go and buy Procter & Gamble or Clorox for a while or Colgate. Sure, they're going to do okay for a little bit. But in the end, when the market loses support, panic sets in, there's no place to hide. And with the ease of shorting and having the right chart, and our chart is the right chart. I mean, it's patent. We spent years developing this chart. And look, you can have it for 10 days free. I'll show you how to use it. It works. You know, most people don't understand what is going on. If you go back and just think about it for a minute, what's happened. We had this entire huge rally from 2008 up to February 2020, and it stopped. They said it was the pandemic. No, it wasn't the pandemic. It was the stocks are way overvalued and the inflation was catching up. Inflation is a disaster. Inflation is a tax. That's what happened. So what happened? Well, when we had the pandemic crash, remember what Trump did on March 23, 2020? He had to stop that crash. And what do they look for? Stimulus to stimulate the market, to get the market to rally. And as long as you can keep rates at zero, then and they don't have to worry about the stock being overpriced. If rates are at zero and you give investors money, CEOs of companies, to buy their own shares, or you loan money to what I call tourist investors, they buy on margin. They're going in. That's how 1929 market crashed, because so many people were borrowing money to buy stocks. They thought they would never come down. Same thing's happening now. So what do? He goes in and he decides, okay, I'm going to start a stimulus. Now remember what stimulus is. It's an economy that has to be put on life support. So he starts called the CARES Act. So he puts in $2.2 trillion to stop the market from going down. Remember he did the PP program and the SBA payroll loans? He stopped it for a while, and then Biden came in. What happened? The market was going to crash again. He jumps in with the American Rescue Plan, $2 trillion. So first, Trump has $2.2 trillion. Biden comes in a year later, March 11th, 2021, with another rescue plan. If you got to keep rescuing your economy, then you're not letting it go into a recession, and that's pure stupidity. Why don't they let it go into a recession? Because they're there to take care of the top 1%. And as long as they know how to sell stocks short, they'll always be making money. And they play to the top 1%. So Biden comes in, American Rescue Plan. Love these names. Sends a check, $1,400 to every individual, $2,800 if you're married. Every child gets $2,000 to $3,600. Can you believe this? He sends $350 billion to cities and states to make up their short. So if a guy is running this town of Sarasota where I am, and if he's stupid and they're losing money, he sends them money to make up the difference. What are you, nuts? This is the Biden American Rescue Plan. Are you kidding? Then he sends out checks, $10 billion, to subsidize if you can't make your rent payment, you can't make your mortgage payment, we're going to send you a check. Remember that? That was called the American Rescue Plan. Now, I'm trying to explain to you the market's going for the wrong reasons. So then he decides, Biden, he wants more stimulus. Remember what stimulus is? It's life support. It's life support. So Biden decides to tie to the American Rescue Plan, which he sent $350 printed. Remember, this is all printed money. That's why we have inflation. That's why your coffee's up 101%. That's why your gasoline's up 42%. That's why your chicken's up 13%, 23%. Because this is what he's doing. Somebody has to pay for that. And this is all printed money. So now he says, you know what? I'm going to tie to my American Rescue Plan that I already spent $2 trillion on. I'm going to now tie to that a new plan. I'll call it the $1.7 trillion American Family Plan. Or, as they call it, the Reconciliation Plan. Are you kidding? What the hell are they going to do with that money? Now, remember who put this together. This was Bernie Sanders and AOC, two communists. So they're going to now get back to, remember, now this plan is to give every child again, okay, $3,600 a year or more, and they're going to give free the tax credit, and then they're going to give universal pre-kindergarten in that bill, and then they're going to provide, if you want to buy a house and you're poor, they'll give you the down payment. You want to rent, they'll subsidize it for you. And then the other thing in that plan is it's going to be free. They're going to, if you need home care, the government will send you someone to take care of your home. You need somebody to cook for you, the government will pay for it. This is crazy. This is how they've been making the morality go up. And you're wondering why you should learn how to short? Holy mackerel. We'll be right back after this break.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
I've been a Phil's Gang member since 2014. Over that time, I've generated over six-figure profits. Following Phil, his charting system has really been a huge impact on my career and my life. I would recommend Phil's Gang to the mom and pop out there. I would recommend it to parents teaching their children. I would recommend it to grandparents. If you really trust in their system, you will do well.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264.
When the market's open, we watch the market all day long. And when we see there's an opportunity for a stock, and it's a stock that we've been following, there's a lot of stocks we put on our watch list, and it has to hit a certain criteria. Then when it does, we alert you. You immediately get an alert that says, we bought this stock, X stock, at $30. So you get an alert immediately. What's better than that? I mean, nobody does that for you. But the most important thing, they'll say, okay, here's why we're getting out now, or here's why we're taking profits. I think it's going to go down. Look, the most important thing is this. I want you to be prepared for when the market does tank or rally, that you're with us, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG. Join my gang right now, Phil's Gang. 877-600-GANG, and you'll be in position, and you'll sleep at night, and you don't have to worry.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy. Is your business prepared to respond to any emergency in the workplace? Well, you better be. Let over 30 years of law enforcement experience go to work for you. Boyd Investigative Group is here for all your business security needs. I know. I use them. They're terrific. Call today for your free confidential consultation. 941-724-4535. That's 941-724-4535. Or visit them on the website, BoydInvestigativeGroup.com.
License number A1900020.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. You probably heard me on the radio talking about investing in stocks and trading stocks. Well, this is a special message that I am sending out to you. You, the person who is the beginner, who are getting excited. You're seeing every day the stock market going up, never comes down, keeps going up because of the tremendous stimulus that the president is putting into this market. He wants to continue this market going up while the economy's going down. And that's what it's doing. The economy's going straight down. You know, banks right now, worst ever. They've gone down 40%. I mean, everything's going down. Companies aren't making money, but the stock market's still going up. And you got to be very, very careful when you get into a market like this. You got to know when to get out, and that's where we come in. So if you're a beginner and you want to start learning how to invest stocks properly and have the comfort level of knowing when to get out, when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out, contact us at philsgang.com. Join today, free for 10 days.
Put your money to work. Make your investments pay. Listen to Phil Grandy. Now, here's Phil.
And here's my number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264. For 10 days, it's free. You become a member. You're going to learn during those 10 days how to make the money when a stock or the market is going down. You don't have to have that fear anymore. There's no place to hide. I'm sorry, there isn't. You can listen to this garbage all day long, and it's all BS. Listen to this garbage.
In this environment, you either want to stick with the highest quality tech names, or depending on your time horizon, if you can look 6 to 12 months out, this, like most of these big...
Oh, my God.
The companies that come back the fastest are the FANG stock.
Oh, yeah, Kramer. Yeah. I'm going to jump in the fangs with you, Kramer.
This is not the time to throw in the white towel.
No, don't throw in the towel. No, don't do that. Just keep buying in the dip.
So everyone seems to agree that you buy the dip.
So then this guy is not sure what he's doing.
The economy, the economic cycle is output, employment, income, and sales. And when you look at those hard data, they are slowing.
Yeah,
the economy, the economic...
No, it's not. You're wrong. Because Powell's telling us the opposite.
The economy is so much stronger.
Yeah, see? So you're wrong.
The economy, the economic cycle is output, employment, income, and sales. And when you look at those hard data, they are slowing.
Oh, my
the
God,
economy,
it's slowing. then what's Powell telling me?
The
What?
economy is so much.
Oh, it's stronger. And then we got Crazy Payne and his rocket ship over there. I don't know where he's going. He wants to get on a rocket ship.
Our economy is surging along. It's surging.
Yeah, he wants to get on his rocket ship. Yeah. Isn't this crazy? So I want you to think about this long and hard. When the market was crashing, when things were so bad, and it wasn't please believe me, it wasn't the pandemic that made it crash in March of 2020. The timing was perfect, but it wasn't. It was had too much inflation. People aren't making enough money. So Trump started with the CARES Act, $2.2 trillion. He threw $2.2 trillion in the market right away. He's make sure that people can get loans, the small business get loans, pay their payroll. 12 months later, Biden jumps in, market's going back down, they got to do something else. So they start with the American Rescue Plan. I like who comes up with these names. These are great names. Remember, wonder who came up with that name, American Rescue Plan. CARES Act. That's a great job, isn't it? What great names. So, a year later, and he says, I'm going to give everybody $1,400. I'm going to give married couple $2,800. I'm going to give each kid $2,000 a year, maybe even $3,600 a year, each kid. You got 5 kids, you get $3,600 for each one of them. I'm going to give $350 billion to every city, every state, every town who runs their city, state, and town crappy, and they keep losing money because they don't know how to manage their state. I'm going to send them money, and whatever money they're losing, we'll make up the difference. This is Biden. On and on. Then he says, then that's not working. He says, you know what? I'm going to have another stimulus plan. I'm going to attach to American Rescue Plan. We're going to start with, I need a new name. I got the rescue plan. Give me a new one. Give me a new one. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Our vice president gave it to her probably. I'm going to tie to the American Rescue Plan the American Family Plan. The American Family Plan. We'll print money, $600 billion, and we'll give every child more free. You can go to school free. Pre-kindergarten, you can go free. Oh, and we're going to send every kid to college free for 2 years. That's $200 billion. Another $150 billion. It will send those to people. They can have a down payment on their house, or if they're behind on their rent, we'll pay it. If their house behind on their mortgage, we'll pay it. Hey, how about if we print another $400 billion? Let's print another $400 billion. So if you're at home and you don't feel like cooking, we'll send you a cook. Or we'll send you some care aid, some person to help you go to the bathroom. Hey, let's print another $320 billion. Yeah, so you know what? So if you go buy an electric car, to go pick up the person at the welfare office going to cook for you, yeah, go buy an electric car, go pick up the woman who's going to cook for you, and pick up the other woman who's going to clean the house for you. We're going to give you $13,000. You don't have to pay for the cook. You don't have to pay for the aid. We're going to go buy an electric car. We'll give you $13,000. Go pick them up. Oh, we need climate change. $555 billion. The market starts coming down. What the hell's going on? Market's going down after we had the fastest rally ever. And let's see who benefits. So check out, see who benefited. $15 trillion in gains. Wow. Well, guess who got the $15 trillion? The top 1% of 128 million households, 128 million, 1.3 million got all the money. They got all the money. Oh, and 70 billionaires picked up another 1.5 trillion. They split that up. Oh, what? We need now they want another. They're coming up with another cool name. Yeah, now they're coming up with another one. Biden wants to do another one of these things. Isn't this crazy? So, look. All of that money is to push the stock market up so the top 1% can get all the gains. And the hard-working guy on Main Street, you know what he gets? He gets the coffee for 102% higher. He gets the gasoline that goes up 48%. He gets the beef that goes up 31%. He gets the sugar that goes up 32%, while the top 1% gets the $15 trillion. And the 70 billionaires spit up $1.5 trillion. While they come up with these cool names. And you think there's some place to hide, go buy in the dip? Only the dips are telling you to buy in the dips. Because they're total dips. At least one of the dips is honest. Varney's the only honest guy on TV.
Don't ever take investment advice from me.
Oh, believe me, we won't. So look, I can sit here all day and tell you what you should do. All I know, I've been on this earth for 75 years. I've been in this business for 51 years. all these fancy names, American Rescue Plan, American Family Plan, the Reconciliation Plan, I don't know what the hell the other names are. Are you kidding me? That's supposed to save us? No, it's just to make the rich richer. Make the rich richer. That's all it is. There's nothing else. That's the whole game. Don't you understand? So why aren't you getting some of that wealth? Well, you sitting there going to stay in your 401k and get screwed? You're sitting there in a stock calling your broker, what should I do? And he tells you to cost average down? What are you, nuts? Well, everybody else is making money. Isn't it amazing? This is crazy. The top 1% made all that money. This is crazy. Now, the Federal Reserve, what are they doing? You think they work for us? What are you, nuts? Now they're saying, hey, we got to come out and do 7 rate hikes over 3 years. 7 rate. But he said, before we do the 7 rate hikes, we can't start till we have 100% employment. We got to find jobs for 11 million people. Find jobs for 11 million people, and you're telling people to stay home. You're going to pay for a cook for them. You're going to pay rent for them. You're going to pay a down payment for them. You're going to pay child tax credits to them. You're going to give them free universal pre-kindergarten. You're going to give them free child care. Why would they go to work? How are you going to fill the 11 million jobs? You're not. That's a joke. So create wealth. And the only way you can create wealth if you know what you're doing. Isn't that in everything? Your job, your sports, if you know what you're doing, don't you win? I'm begging you. Look, join my gang for 10 days so you know how to sell a stock short. Also remember, in our holiday gift store, we have a beautiful, beautiful videos on shorting. What a great gift certificate that'd be. An easy way to short, just very easy. A simple way, how do you sell a stock short? It's as simple as putting a light switch on and off. Unbelievable. Now they want the new Build Back Better plan. That's the new one they're bringing in, right? Trying to get that one through the first of the year. They couldn't get it through now. Isn't this amazing what's going on? So why don't you just, I'm reaching out to you. I'm going to help you. So the next time the market goes down, you're going to be happy. You're going to be happy. And then all I ask is you send some money to St. Jude. That's all I care. I'm going to make you happy because you're going to make money when the market goes down, and you're going to want the market to go down, and it's going to go down.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. What if you could have an in-depth understanding of the stock market just like the pros? Well, thanks to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com, you can. philsgang.com offers comprehensive, up-to-date market information designed to help you understand and anticipate market behavior. With philsgang.com, you'll build your investing confidence even through down cycles and periods of uncertainty. Go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com today. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Short on time but want to invest in the stock market? Let philsgang.com help you. For only $39.95 a month, you get complete access to all of Phil's powerful investing programs, videos, and resources.
That works for me. Log in, watch the videos, and make profits.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. philsgang.com.
Remember, when this market crashed in 2009, it should have never crashed because the chairperson of these two committees, their job was to protect consumers, protect our investments, and they're supposed to ensure that our investments are being monitored. Where were they in 2009 and 2008? They weren't anywhere because they don't do that. They take care of themselves. They protect themselves. They become richer. So you can't depend on these crooks in Congress. The stock market is a great place to be, but you just got to know this is a different market than your grandfather's market. So why don't you, for 30 days, join my gang, 877-600-GANG, try it for 30 days, $39.95. Follow me. I tell you when to buy, when to sell, when to add, and when to run like hell. All I ask you, start making money. Please remember St. Jude.
Don't wait. Join Phil's Gang today and make profits. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
Did you know breast cancer kills 113 people every day? That's unacceptable.
African American women die from breast cancer nearly 41% more than Caucasian women.
That's unacceptable.
Breast cancer is the leading cause of all cancer deaths for Hispanic women.
Breast cancer is unacceptable.
Together with Susan G. Komen, we're committed to reducing U.S. breast cancer deaths by half.
And we're going to do it by 2026.
Visit Komen.org/unacceptable.
At St. Jude Children's Research Hospital, we're fighting against childhood cancer every day. At the heart of this battle are our donors.
Most of us want to make some type of difference in the lives of others. St. Jude does miraculous work.
The fact that no one has to pay, it's a place where everyone is treated as an equal.
Everybody is welcome here, and it doesn't matter your religion or what part of the world you're from, all that is taken away. It just gives you some hope.
It's just a nice feeling to put your energy into something that really does genuinely make a difference in a child's life.
There's just no greater gift. If we have the ability to help, then we have a responsibility to help.
Finding cures, saving children. St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. Find out how you can help at stjude.org.
What, are you nuts? If the stock market can make you so rich, especially Apple and Microsoft and Google and Amazon and the rest, why are so many Americans poor? If the 401k promises you a retirement, then why is it we are in a retirement crisis? Here's the answer. Because 85% of you get out of the market too late. I fixed that with my color-coded chart, which tells you when to buy, when to sell, and when to get out. That's right, when to run like hell. Check it out. You get a free membership and the free color-coded chart for 10 days. Check it out, philsgang.com.
Welcome back. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Why not check out philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And here's my number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. Join for 10 days free. Free. You'll be able to use my Pro 2 color-coded chart. Tells you when to buy, when to sell, and during the 10 days, you're going to see. You get into my portfolio, and Steve, who's the portfolio manager, every day tells you what to do, what stock to be in, when to add to it, when not to add to it, when to get out, and when to short it, showing you the basis of shorting. Also, in our store, our holiday store, we got a great gift, how to short. Simple way in learning how to short, or just join the gang for 10 days free. You know, we just went over all this silliness between the CARES Act, the American Rescue Plan, which now has turned into the American Family Plan, turned into a Reconciliation Plan. I mean, all these crazy Build Back Better Plan. I mean, they got all these sub-plans. You got, remember, Trump started with the CARES Act. Every one of those is to prop up a failing economy so the rich get richer. Understand what I'm telling you. None of those are to take care of, to get you a better job. None of those to get you a better job. None of those to force the CEO of companies to take their profits and plow it back into their business for business investment, buy new machinery, buy new equipment so that they can be more productive and to give increased wages and better jobs and to start. And when you have a good job and you got extra money, that disposable income, then you can start your own company, your own little shop, your own little business. But they took all that away from us because all they're doing is making sure to keep propping up the market with these silly plans, and they think they can fool people. As long as you're getting free this, free that, and free this, and free that, the people aren't going to complain. They're not going to go to Washington and scream. Now let's talk about the pensions and the 401k. Your 401k, you have no safety net there. It has no guarantee. The pension plan was a defined guaranteed benefit plan, which means you were guaranteed There will be adequate money throughout your retirement. You never have to worry. You retire, you're going to be just set fine. You don't have to worry. It's guaranteed. They screwed you. Took that pension away from you. And they gave you this piece of garbage, 401k. It's rotten to the core. 401k has no guarantee. There is no guarantee anywhere that you're going to have adequate money to get through your retirement. And you're not going to have adequate money to get through your retirement. Most people don't know a 401k from a banana peel. But I'm going to tell you this, it's nothing like a pension. There will not be adequate money throughout your retirement. This is crazy. Compare. Take and invest $30,000 in a 401k and take $30,000 and put it into the spiders, to the ETF, the spiders, or Tech XLK. Do you know when you get to retire, you put in $30,000 401k, I'll put in $30,000, okay, into the spiders, and when we're all done, ready to retire to both of us, there'll be $300,000 more in the spiders. Why? Simple. They steal from you. The commissions in 401ks, never understate them. They're thieves. Fees are 7 times more costly in your 401k than a spider. What the hell are you doing in a 401k? I know what you're doing there. Oh, yeah, but Phil, I got to stay there because they match me. Oh, they match you all right. We have 168 million workforce. Hard-working people, Main Street hard-working people, they're getting screwed every day. They're getting all the inflation stuck up their nose while the rich are getting richer. Because that's why they do the American Family Plan and the Recreational Plan and all the other plans to mask it. This is crazy. Of the 168 million workforce, only 32% of our workforce has a 401k, and only half of them is it active. They don't have enough money to participate. Let me give you those numbers again. Of 168 million workforce, only 32% have a 401k, and half of them don't even use it. The 401k is the only product that no one knows its value, no one knows its cost. They have no idea. And you know why companies do not offer any kind of an educational program, investment education? They don't want you asking questions. See, there is no fiduciary between the employer and you. Get that through your heads. There is no fiduciary between the employer and you. There's 27 hidden fees between you and your employer. And they don't allow you, when the market starts crashing, they don't allow you to short your 401k. You got to sit there and get hit while they're making commissions. Look, if all you did is join my gang, in 1 year, if all you did is put your money in the ETF called the spiders, and when the market goes down, the spiders go down, you switch your position and you make money on the way down. When the market starts going back up, we switch the position and we're making money on the way back up. Never mind the stupid match. The match is a joke. It's a joke. There's no real match. And I'll go over that one day. There isn't a real match. I ran 2 public companies. I can tell you. You ever see a shell game? That's what the match is. It's a shell game. You figure out what's the average time a person's going to stay with your company. You make sure he never meets that time, that he's always fired or gone. I mean, the 401k is just so rotten. I mean, it's rotten. And this match, remember, if you go get a job for $75,000, okay, remember, the job was $95,000. They knocked the pay down to $70,000 because they know they got to match you. So you should have a job should be posted at $95,000, but they put it in at $70,000. That's another trick. Look, I'm going to reach out to you right now. We're here to help you. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-GANG. And what a great present it would be. Go to our gift shop, or Holiday Gift Shop. Give somebody a membership, or give somebody a free. This would be great. Go to the gift shop and buy a gift certificate for how to short a stock, the video. That'd be terrific. If we could get everybody to understand it's easy to short a stock, but you're in these 401ks thinking you're going to get a match. This is crazy. This is nuts. Look, the stocks that you want to be in. You know the stocks we call the COVID-19 stocks, like LUV, the airlines, got killed. Your NCLH, that got killed. That's your Norwegian Cruise Line. Your CCL, that's another one, got killed. These are stocks we're looking at now for 4 to 6 months out. We're going to make a lot of money on those stocks because they've been beaten to death. But you're not going to know when to get in them. You're going to get in the wrong time, you're going to lose money, and you're going to leave the stock. We'll be in these stocks. We'll be in the cruise lines. We'll be in the airlines. We'll be in the hotels. We'll be in the casinos at the most perfect time, just like we were with gold. I think, was it 2 years ago or 3 years ago? We got into gold when nobody thought it would ever go up again. And we had like an 80% return in our gold stocks. It's the same thing with these travel stocks. They've been beaten to death. Nobody wants them. But if you're just patient, you have the color-coded chart, and we'll tell you on the color-coded chart when to buy it, when to add, when not to add, when to take profits, and finally, when to sell short. But the big thing is when to get out. When the stock goes up 15, 20%, you'll know when to get out. You don't know when to get out of a stock right now. Nobody's ever showed you when to get out of a stock. Take Boeing, for example. Boeing was, in March, Boeing was at $278. Right now it's $188. That's a 32% drop. So you could be making money while that's going down instead of sitting there and keep averaging down and getting killed. And then not only will you make money as they go down, but I'm telling you, all these stocks that are being done like Boeing and JetBlue, we're going to catch those when nobody else will. We're already working on them. 877-600-GANG. Join the gang free for 10 days and visit our store, Holiday Store.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264.
It's up to me to